Alright guys, the next graph and B and C should be done. So let's go ahead and check these out now together. It says state the ratio of rise over run on each triangle, so I've got 2 right here. And let's go ahead. This one's pretty tiny, but let's go ahead and check it out. I went down 1, 2, 3. So I went down 3 and over 1. It's a negative slope. Remember, negative slope doesn't affect the steepness. It only affects the direction. So now let's go ahead and look at the next one. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 1, 2. So down 6 over 2 is negative 3. If we looked at my previous example, this also had a slope of negative 3. It was just shifted to the right a little bit. So if you look, you can compare the two graphs. They both have the same exact steepness. So are your ratios positive or negative? They're both negative. Now the reason why is because my rise over run ratio was a negative fraction. And that's because I went down and then to the right. When you go down and to the right, it's negative. So I went down negative 3 over positive 1. So I went down 3, positive 1, or I go down 6, negative 6, and to the right 2. Why are the slopes from the above graphs the same even though the lines are different? So basically the lines were just moved over to the right a little bit. So both, so the reason why they're the same, so lines have the same slope, but the lines had a different y-intercept. So when I look at these two lines right here, this y-intercept we can't tell. It'd be somewhere up here, maybe 10, 11, 12, something like that. While this one goes through the origin. So essentially what happened to this line, let me go ahead and show you a little diagram. Oops. The other one, the lines are parallel basically. They are parallel. And the lines would look like this. The one on the left was graph 1, the one on the right is graph 2. And so they have different y-intercepts, but they have the same rise over run. Alright. So now I'll go ahead and look at this. It says, what is the slope of each line below? Justify your reasoning using the right triangle. So basically what I want to do is I want to see where this crosses the marks where it gives me a perfect number right here. And if I go ahead, this would be my right triangle right here. And we need to figure out the rise over run. So the better way to do this rise over run is to actually go up and over this way. So my rise is 1, 2, 3, 4, and my run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be going up 4 over 6, which is the same as positive 2 over 3. Now in red, I'm going to show you what I just did that I actually erased before. What if you had the line going this way, and I started here and I go down and to the left? Well, same idea. I would go down 1, 2, 3, 4, went down negative 4, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. When you're going to the left, it's a negative direction. A negative divided by a negative is a positive, and 4 over 6 reduces to 2/3. So it doesn't matter which direction you go, you'll always have the correct sign for the slope. In this case, it was positive. Alright, so let's go ahead and we can go through these a little quicker. It looks like it crosses it here, and here would be my guess. So if I'm going to use the right triangle, I'll connect it right here. I already know it's a negative slope because I'm going down and to the right. Remember, if you want a little cheat sheet, you can always write your name on it. My name is going down, therefore it's a negative slope. And I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went down 5. I'm going to go to the right, which is a positive direction, 1, 2, 3, 4. So down 5 over 4, which means my slope is just negative 5 over 4. Now, this one, it's a little confusing, because remember, we're looking at rise over run. This is one of the special case scenarios. So if these are your points, these are your hash marks, basically go up 0 over 1, up 0 over 1, up 0 over 1, up 0 over 1, up 0 over 1. 0 over 1 is just 0. So the slope here, this has a 0 slope. Now next one, this is another tricky example. These are all my points. You can put a bunch here. Here's a point, 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 point. To get from this point to the other one, or vice versa, going here up. Remember, we're always looking at rise over run. I go up 1 over 0, up 1 over 0, up 1 over 0. Anything over 0 is an undefined slope. Undefined slope. So remember, when it's a horizontal line, you're going to have a 0 slope. When you have a vertical line, you have an undefined slope. And it's always because of the ratio we have, up 1 over 0 of rise over run. So for any linear relationship, how does the ratio rise over run describe the steepness of a line? So what it is the greater the absolute value of the slope the steeper the line. So for instance, if I had a slope of negative 4 or a slope of 2, while 2 is a greater number, we're not looking at just the numbers, we're looking at the absolute value of the numbers. So this would give me an absolute value of 4, this would give me an absolute value of 2. Therefore, if something had a slope of negative 4, it would be a steeper slope than positive 2. Alright, determine if the given statement is true or false. A line with the slope of 1/2 is less steep than a line with the slope of 5 over 10. Now this one is false because what this is saying is which one is greater. And if I reduce 5 over 10, that would reduce to 1/2, which is equal to 1/2. So if we were to look at some triangles, if I go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, it would be the same slope as going up 5 over 10. Because since they're a ratio, I could create equal triangles, proportional triangles that have the same hypotenuse. A line with a slope of 4 has the same steepness as a line with negative 4. Yes, that is correct. One is going up 4 over 1, while the other one is going down 4 over 1. While one is going upwards and one is downwards, they have the same steepness because if I look at the absolute value of both numbers, they are both equivalent. Remember, negative only determines the direction, it does not determine the steepness. Okay, a line with a slope of negative 2 is steeper than a line of negative 3. So it's saying, is the line going up 2 over, down 2 to the right 1, down 2 to the right 1, steeper than a line going down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. Now remember, we never focus on the negatives because that only tells us direction. We look at the absolute value of the greater number. So the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. The absolute value of negative 3 is 3. Since 3 is the greater number, this is the steeper one. So this would actually be false. Alright guys, I know it's a digital lesson, so if you have questions, please feel free to email me or your other teacher, and hopefully that clears anything up. Have a great day, guys.